Hello students, how are you all? Hope you are fine. Students, only God knows what you need and feel in your life. Only God can make things possible for us. He is a supreme authority. He guides us in every step of our life. You cannot hide anything from God. So today I am going to tell you some beautiful story about God is everywhere.
The story is about the religious father and his three sons and how they understand that God is everywhere. There was a family, the father, the mother, and the three sons. The father was very religious and he wanted his sons to be explain them that God is everywhere. He is present with us in difficult time. Even though we can't see him, but he is present. So he thought of an idea through which he can do this. He called all his three sons and gave them an apple and told them to eat it in a place where no one is looking at them. All the sons listened to their father's instruction carefully and starting thinking of a place where they have the apple. The first child thought of going beyond the curtain and having it. So he took a knife and started cutting the apple and had it. Once he was done with eating the apple, he came out and shared the place to his father where he had an apple. His father said to wait for a while, as his two brothers are yet to come. Then came the second one. He was thinking and thinking and thinking. For a place, finally, he got a cupboard where he can hide and have his apple. So he took a knife and cut the apple and started having it. After finishing the apple, he came out and shared the place where he had his apple. Their father repeated the same instruction and told both of them to wait as their one more brother is yet to come. They did the same. Now it was the third one's turn. He went everywhere. He climbed the mountain, closed the door, hid behind the cupboard, went to his friend's house, hid behind the tree, sat on the bank of the river, everywhere, but he can't find a single place where he could not find God. He felt the presence of God everywhere. He shared with his father and other two brothers that he went everywhere but he cannot eat the apple. Their father was very happy that his third son was so wise and did not eat an apple. Their father explained the same thing to other two sons that this whole world is governed by God. He is the creator of these world. There is a supernatural power governing us. The sun, the moon, the weather, and whatever we are happily enjoying in this world is because of this creator. The supernatural power is all present. That power is present everywhere we go. Whether we climb the mountain, we sit on the bank of the river, hide ourselves in the cupboard, or go at some else place. Close the door, the window, etc. He is seeing us all the time. He is present everywhere, whether we can see him or not, but he is all present. We may have the difficulty in the life, but that supernatural power, the God, is all present in some way or the other, in some form or the other form, to help us and guide us in the difficulties and help us shell through difficult time. So, the moral of the story is the God is everywhere and help us shell through difficult times. Story 2. Once Akbar said to his wise minister Birbal, "You often tell that God is everywhere." So Akbar took one of his ring out of his finger and said, "Tell me, is your God is in the ring?" Birbal replied, "Yes, sure. He certainly is. God is everywhere." Can you make me see him? Questioned Akbar. Birbal asked for time to answer that question, and Akbar agreed and gave him 6 months to answer and show him God in that ring. Birbal went home. Birbal dared not to face Akbar without answer. One day, a little monk came to his hands for alms. Seeing Birbal pale face, he questioned him the reason for it. Birbal narrated all that transpired between him and the emperor. Boy, response was, "Is this what you are worrying about? I can give you answer for this. But condition is you have to take me to emperor and let me meet him personally." Birbal agreed, and next day took him to court and said, "My lord, even this little boy can answer that question you ask me." Akbar said, "So, little boy, show me God in this ring." Boy replied, "Sure, I will do that. But before that, can you ask for a glass of curd? I am feeling thirsty." Akbar ordered to bring curd for boy. Boy took the glass of curd and started stirring it and said, "I am going to drinking good curd, which have butter in it. But I do not like this stuff, which your bearer has brought, and which does not yield butter at all." Bearer brought the best curd available in this kingdom, replied Akbar. Boy replied, "Very well, then show me that this curd contains butter." Akbar laughed and replied, "Little boy, you don't know that butter can be got out of curd only after churning it. And yet you have the audacity to come here and show me God. I am not fool. I just give you the answer to your question," replied little boy. Seeing that Akbar was still puzzled, boy said, "Your Majesty, in exactly same manner, God is resisting within everything. He is the power that maintains the universe and yet cannot see him with one physical eyes. A vision is only a projection of one's own mind before the eyes of the mind. One can realize God's presence and see him with the eye of wisdom, but for that one have to churn the 5 objects and separate the butter from the curd."
So, student, at every corner of this world, you cannot hide yourself from God. He is watching you all the time. He guides you and help you if you are doing something wrong. He is always with you all the time. In all the difficulties, He is helping you a lot. In the story also, the third son realized that he cannot hide anything from God. His father also feels the same thought that his son is right, he is not able to hide anything from God. So he guided his 2 sons also that God is everywhere, you cannot hide anything from God. In second story, same way, you cannot separate butter from curd and God from the ring. The God is everywhere. So children, you always have a faith in God and the God is always help you. Remember student, the God is watching you all the time. Wherever you go, He is with you. He is a supernatural power. He guides you and bless you. He loves you a lot. Bye students, I will be back with some more interesting stories for you.